I didn't know it at the time, but my night self was to become a powerful instrument of consolation and imagination, of healing and hope. This book is not a paean to insomnia. Rather, it is an attempt to remove some of the anxiety that now accompanies not sleeping, to understand why we don't always sleep, and to remind ourselves that women throughout the ages have suffered from periods of sleeplessness and survived, even thrived. It seems to me that insomnia is neither illness nor affliction, but our body and brain's attempt to express and comprehend loss and absence. This could be the loss of someone we love, or the loss of darkness, silence, rest. For millennia, women have snatched time from the night to write, paint, learn, reflect, finding a solitude, creativity, and productivity rarely available during daylight. For millennia, women have endured sleepless nights caring for the young, the old, and the sick. Indeed, new research suggests that females may be in possession of uniquely robust circadian clocks that enable us to do this without as much detriment to our health as headlines suggest. And yet, our relationship with darkness is fraught with complication. While private darkness has long been female territory, public darkness has invariably been male space. And so this book is as much an exploration of our fractious relationship with the dark as it is a deeply personal account of what happens when we accept our night wakings, embrace our night self, and open our hearts to the disappearing dominion of darkness. 1. The Night Self. Truly, poor night, thou welcome art to me. Mary Roth, Sonnet 15. It's Sunday the 6th of December and I'm running down a narrow country lane. It's the first time I've run for months. I usually prefer the slower, more contemplative pace of walking, but on this particular day, which is to change the balance of my life forever, I am running. The air is thin and glittering, and so cold it pinches the insides of my lungs. I feel the virtuous exhilaration that all morning runners feel, and decide that my New Year's resolution will be to run more often. It doesn't occur to me that there might not be any New Year's resolutions, or that these feelings of virtuosity and exhilaration could be the last I experience for some time. As I approach our cottage, my phone rings, which surprises me because it's only 8:45 a.m. I expect to see my husband's name, Matthew, on the screen. To my surprise, it's my father's wife, who I shall call Elle. Hello, I puff, wondering if she's phoning to discuss our Christmas plans. I've invited her and my father for the traditional meal we always celebrate with them, supper on Christmas Eve. Since my parents divorced, Christmas has been a delicate navigation. For 22 years, my siblings and I have juggled growing families, jobs that don't stop for the holidays, elderly parents, acrimoniously divorced family members, multiple locations, diverse dietary requirements, and so on. Which is to say, all the usual complications of a family Christmas. This year, things have been compounded by the COVID-19 pandemic, meaning that only a certain number of family members can be together. And because of the growing death toll and the lack of a vaccine, although early batches will be made available within the next 2 weeks, a heightened feeling of anxiety pervades this year's festivities. My father is particularly alarmed and has gone to excessive lengths to avoid catching COVID. I'm half expecting him to cancel our supper plans. All this bubbles into my head as I shout into the wind, "Hello?" "Your dad," says Al. "The paramedics are here." I don't understand what she's saying. Why are the paramedics there? "He's dead," she says. She sounds so calm, so dry-eyed, I assume I've misheard her. Besides, her words make no sense. Firstly, he can't be dead because I spoke to him 2 days ago and he was fine. Secondly, if he's dead, what are the paramedics doing? "A heart attack," she adds. "I'll drive over," I say. "I'll be there as quickly as I can." I can hear voices in the background, as if Elle is conferring with someone. "Why aren't they resuscitating him?" "They say you must drive very carefully."